Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. That was Slinky / Holy Water by Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. Of course I, play them today. I'm going to go see them play live tonight, which I'm really quite excited for. So today, we're going to start the stream by watching a Nintendo Direct that I wasn't aware existed until I stumbled across a video about it. Nintendo just kind of sneakily chucked it on their YouTube channel. Now, it's only a mini Nintendo Direct. So, should be about 20 or so minutes of watching and discussion and stuff like that. So, we'll see what happens. See how long we go for. See how it goes. See what kind of interesting news Nintendo is doing. From what I've heard, it's not really that great. Like, there's no real amazing announcements or anything. I think they're planning to kind of do that for, their bigger Nintendo Direct when that happens, probably during E3. Which I'm not actually sure when E3 is. Let me see. So E3 isn't kind of happening this year, but apparently it's 100% happening for 2023. So there you go. Anyway, let's get this going here. So this is going to be like a much chiller stream than usual. Let me crank down the volume a little, just because, like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling it today, but that's the sort of the curse about streaming. Even if you don't feel like streaming, you've got to force yourself to. So it's going to be a little bit quieter. It's going to be a little bit chiller. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's hope the volume's not too crazy. Oh, hang on. Okay. This seems fine.
When mankind is consumed by darkness, and the land falls into chaos, the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth.
They come rushing here in a desperate attempt to survive.
Monster Hunter?
Beast and man have more in common.
This has to be Monster Hunter, right? It's just probably more like another expansion. Monster Hunter, more like Monster Cunter, am I right? And just like that, I'm out of my A material, so you guys are kind of stuck with the C stuff now. Not actual gameplay footage. Thank God we have that now, though.
It can't be.
And these wandering flames shall feed the beast and return to darkness.
I remember seeing like gameplay footage. Fear is a big example of when that was announced at an E3. And it turns out that the gameplay footage you were seeing was not resembling the actual game itself. That's what happens when something will go like 13, 14 hours through multiple renderings. Anyway, I'm not too interested in Monster Hunter. I have Monster Hunter World, but I never really could get into it. Like, it seems a little bit weird, considering, I like Souls games and stuff like that. And I also like Diablo 2. And particularly, like, I don't mind the grinding. I used to play WoW. Like, I don't really care too much about grinding, but for some reason, Monster Hunter has never really understood it, never really got into it. I wish I could. Honestly, I really, really wish I could get into this series, because it looks like fun, and the people that love it really fucking love it. So I really just had to hit those high notes. Betelgeuse. Beetlejuice? Is his final attack to honk his cock? Nice fucking model. Oh, I can play the demo. You know, if that lasts until tomorrow, maybe I'll play
Hello, everyone.
that on Friday. Probably not, to be honest.
Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines.
Okay, let's get into the headlines.
The battle to reclaim Earth begins.
What is this?
The year is 5012 AD.
Mech Warrior?
Life forms have overwhelmed the planet, causing the collapse of civilization
Armored Core?
and forcing humans to take refuge on the moon.
Oh, Neo Tomato.
Now, with an android squad
Automato.
called Yorha, the humans are prepared to stand against these machine life form invaders.
Oh, this is another game series that's been like recommended to me, and I honestly probably would enjoy it. I just,
Our two key
it's
members of
always
this squad.
up there in price.
Machine life forms in conflict with androids. What will come of this bloodless battle?
I'm starting to see why it would be recommended to me. It kind of looks a lot like,
This version of the award-winning Nier Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes.
it's
and
kind of Ninja
costumes.
Gaiden-ish in a way.
New costumes exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch. Reclaim Earth in Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
So I'm gonna get this guy in these necks. Would you like to see a magic trick? Come on, I made your cock disappear. Oh, it's not magic, okay.
Get ready to immerse yourself in surreal riddles and a chilling story in this modern take on puzzle adventure games.
It's got a dog, so you know that's immediately brownie points for the internet. You know, can you
Solve the enigma of
can you
Lorelei
pat?
and the Laser Eyes. launching
Jesus
first
Christ.
For consoles on
Can you
Nintendo
pat that
Switch next
heckin'
year.
good doggo pupper? And I'm gonna go cut my tongue off after saying those words.
In these games. A new
Bomberman?
Bomberman game is coming to Nintendo Switch. This time, a bombastic new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must blast their way to treasure chests, while one defending player tries to hold them off. Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents.
Like a weird battle royale?
You can also create and share your own battle stages. Have a blast when Super Bomberman R2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
You know what I miss? I really miss Bomberman with a single player mode. They should really bring that back.
The Game Boy Advance system are coming to Nintendo Switch. Control Mega Man in grid-based combat and use battle.
Okay, this is a game series I have never really cared about. Like, I've literally never given a fucking shit about Battle Network.
And a music mode containing over 150 songs from across the series. Mega Man
Wow, that's so much music.
Legacy Collection launches on
Jack in and
Nintendo
jack
Switch
off
next year.
megaman.exe.
The full collection will also be digitally available as Volume 1 and Volume 2, each sold separately. A remake of Pac-Man World is coming soon.
What is this, the fucking 1990s?
Pac-Man's family has been kidnapped.
We got Bomberman, we got Mega Man, we got fucking Pac-Man. What's next?
Shooting dots isn't all you can do here. Trounce enemies with Pac Dots, the Rev Roll, the Butt Bounce, and a giant Pac-Man? From high-speed chases to galactic escapades, you'll explore all
Okay,
sorts
so
of
Pac-Man,
battles.
wait,
Save the
is this a
Pac-Man.
re-release of an old
Pac-Man World
Pac-Man adventure game, or is
Nintendo Switch,
this
August 26th.
a brand new one?
Two unlikely friends, one incredible journey. A fawn and a wolf cub must work together to find a way home across the snowy wilderness in the handcrafted world of Blanc.
I like the art style of this.
In this emotional
It does need to be a lot more common though that games are getting like hand-drawn kind of aesthetics, and I think it's probably going to hit the point where it's like, you know, pixel art.
Blanc is a completely text-free story with local and online co-op.
It's going to be
play,
overdone
so
and
all
overplayed,
players can
and people are
enjoy.
kind of going to get over it.
Forge an unexpected bond in Blanc. Launching as a console exclusive.
Sauvignon
Nintendo
Blanc.
Switch, February 2023.
Call me a Sauvignon Blanc because I'm whining about this game.
Swashbuckling adventure returns.
Oh. Oh.
Pirating is in my blood, like adrenaline or stale grog.
Okay, no lie. These games I have a lot of nostalgia for. Monkey Island games, I grew up playing these. I remember calling my fucking friends asking for hints about certain puzzles that I couldn't solve.
I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen.
In a joke, in a video recently, I literally made a fucking joke related to Monkey Island.
scrap
Anyway,
books. I've got stories.
so
of
what is this? Is this like a new one or is it just a
fights,
remake?
Love, treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But how about one that has all of the above? My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, it's a new one. I mean, I'm very
Guybrush Threepwood.
iffy about the art for this. Sometimes it looks really fucking good. Oh, Murray's back. Okay. Like, sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, I generally like this art style, and then sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, this does not look very good. I mean, it kind of looks like this was made on Adobe Flash on Newgrounds back in 2005, so... All jokes aside, I'm really happy to see this game series returning, because... You know, this series has been dead for a long
Monkey
fucking
Around
time.
In Return to Monkey Island, launching
And it's made by
first for
Devolver
consoles
Digital.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, I'm just going to say, if I trust anyone with Monkey Island, it's going to be Devolver Digital. Their humor kind of aligns with the humor of the original games. So, you know, I think if it was Disneyfied or if they kept it with Telltale, I think it's Telltale who released the episodic not re-releases or remake, not reboot either. I guess the next point in the series, I would trust Devolver over any other company.
Next, we have some news about a game that was announced last June. Please take a look.
Mario and the Rabbids blast off for a galactic adventure in the latest Mario plus Rabbids game.
Okay, is this number 2?
This is in a universe of trouble when otherworldly enemies suddenly appear. Their goal?
I've heard this
Get
game
possessed
series
by
was
Sparks, these mysterious creatures.
surprisingly good
Now,
for
our heroes must set out to save them.
such a bizarre fucking game and set of characters.
A new adventure of epic proportions awaits.
Oh no, this
You'll
is
initiate a turn-based battle when you encounter an enemy.
this is DLC for the first one.
Before we begin, here's something you ought to know. You can freely move around the battlefield as much as you'd like within your character's range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh? Let's start with Mario. 3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash into one of them. Now select Rabbid Rosalina and have her dash.
Oh fuck. I was trying to open a new window. God damn it. Comedy of errors.
To another. Next, Rabbid Luigi. One more dash, and now Disruptor time! By using a dash first, then the weapon, 3 enemies were wiped out. With that, his turn is over. Back to Mario. Let's take out the other 2. Pew pew! That concludes his turn. Last but not least, Rabbid Rosalina.
I'm trying to find a
Team
specific
up with an ally and
thing.
jump. Get positioned, then finish off with the kaboomer. Okay, our turn's over. And now, the enemy attacks. Be sure to take cover, and you might be safe. If you don't, it won't be pretty. All right, we've got
That's
the floor
fine.
again.
It's not an important joke.
Dash toward the bomb, and if you chuck it over, boom! That'll do it. The key to victory is how you assemble your team and navigate around the battlefield. Wait, is that Bowser? And he's joining the team? Mario
Wow,
plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope
crazy.
rockets onto the Nintendo Switch system October 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Bowser's joining with the
Check out
good guys? He's
Ubisoft's
never done that
special showcase
before.
tomorrow for more details
Super
about
Mario
plus
RPG.
Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures of Mario and the Rabbids. Let's take a look at more headlines.
Pump some more nostalgia into my veins.
Something for everyone on Nintendo Switch. During a storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins. The layout of these multi-layered ruins changes every time.
Oh,
you enter
nice
them.
enemy.
Recruit allies called Lilliputs to challenge the enemies lurking around every corner. String together combos and perform powerful elemental
How many
attacks to
waifus
defeat
can I
foes.
select?
Little
How many
Noah
waifus
Scion
can I
Paradise
collect?
launches on Nintendo Switch
Hey, lady.
later today.
5 waifu. Please, I would like all the waifus you have.
All aboard! In the management sim Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity to an industrial colony. Complete various tasks to prepare each shipment before it's delivered to its destination. Your strategies will change
Nice.
based on various factors, like the number and length of trains to run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to point B.
I don't have that particular level of like
Nintendo Switch this fall.
interest in trains for me to pick that
Join
up.
Game creator Kenta in a hand-drawn adventure to save the world in his latest creation, The Legend of Right. Taking place in Kenta's notebook, this RPG spans
Wait,
over
right?
200
Phoenix
pages,
Wright?
where you
Classy?
can draw, erase, solve puzzles, and even consult your handy calculator. Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page. RPG Time, The Legend of Right, unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Spin dash into a new zone. Sonic's latest action-adventure kicks off on the
Oh, it's this game.
Starfall Islands, home to a mysterious civilization. Here, you can freely dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills. Lock on and attack enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks.
Why does this look so
trigger combos
bizarrely
and
slow?
rack up damage.
For a Sonic game, this looks...
You can even deflect enemy attacks. Acquire skills to bolster Sonic's arsenal of moves.
Yeah, this is a no from me.
You can also enter a special zone called cyberspace.
Come zone.
Take on challenges.
Sorry, cyberspeed.
Supersonic speeds and grab keys to progress.
Yeah, gotta go fast. Sonic's the name, speed's my game.
What awaits Sonic on these strange islands?
Time to go for a stroll.
Sonic Frontiers dashes onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I have a limited amount of money and I don't have enough
Disney and Pixar
to
friends.
warrant spending it on that.
Dreamlight Valley was once an idyllic
This,
land
though.
where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream. It's up to you to help these iconic residents recover their lost memories.
That was
and reveal the
Donald.
secrets that led you here. Bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure. Explore this land's many
I can't
diverse
speak while doing
forge lasting friendships
Donald's
with heroes
voice.
and villains alike. Everyone you meet will have personal stories to discover and adventures to complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts,
Wait.
and performing other fun activities. In this world,
Game. Wait, isn't that the salmon that if it doesn't mate, it deforms into this fucking monstrous creature and then dies? Excuse me?
you can be
Anyway,
whoever you
sorry.
dream
I just
yourself.
want to point that out.
Whoa, it's Ralphie's
Disney
breaking the
Dreamlight
internet.
Valley launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th as an early access title.
Salmon,
Take these adventures with
virgin
you on
salmon,
the go.
too angry, literally dies.
Live Alive is coming alive on July 22nd.
This is a game everyone seems to be hyped about. I've never
And gameplay await.
played the original, so I really have no sort of idea about it or kind of will to play it.
A demo with the start of 3 chapters.
Oh,
Imperial
a demo.
China, Twilight of Edo, Japan, and The Distant Future will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
See, this is the best thing
Doraemon,
Square Enix has
Nobi,
done.
And their friends land on an unknown planet and decide to help a new friend fulfill his dreams by farming, plow the fields, harvest crops, and tend to the animals.
So,
You can even use Doraemon's secret gadgets to farm in a flash.
Harvest Moon?
Relax by living with
Farmville?
friends, eating delicious meals, and fishing.
Man,
And with local play,
can't wait for
you and a
Facebook
pal
mums
can
to
build a ranch
play
together.
this game.
Doraemon: Story of Seasons. Friends of the Great
They'd love it
Kingdom
except for the
launches
weird
on
cat
the
creature.
Nintendo Switch system this year.
What is he, a cat? A seal?
The world of Minecraft meets action strategy gameplay in Minecraft Legends. A beautiful land surrounded by rich nature is invaded by enemies from another dimension. Team up with allies
Ganon.
and fight against this monstrous force threatening the world. What secrets await in this new yet familiar universe? Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo Switch next year. It's a treasure hunter's paradise.
Eric?
Two siblings dream of collecting.
Oh, it is. It's Eric and his sister.
around the world. Venture to the realm of Draconia.
Okay, you have my interest.
Legendary treasure hunters. In this Dragon Quest series spin.
Don't know if I've mentioned this, but Dragon Quest 11. It's the only Dragon Quest game I've played apart from like 1, which I never finished. But I fucking love that RPG. So if this is more, you probably won't see like the Luminary or Hendrik or any of the other characters, but I'm here for more Eric.
Spin-off. You'll recruit a variety of well-mannered monsters to join you on a marvelous adventure.
Bit of Monster Hunter.
Their help.
I mean,
and with your
Dragon
trusty
Warrior
dungeon
monsters.
finder, locating loot will be a breeze. Monsters are perfect travel buddies for exploring this vast world. Bounce on a slime to reach high ledges, or dangle from a Draki to glide.
My only issue is this is on Switch.
Support your monsters in battle.
If this comes out on other consoles later and PC, that's, I love it.
And see how much it's worth.
But the Switch is just gonna fucking make this look so ugly.
Treasure hunting level. X marks the spot. when Dragon Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo Switch December
Let me open a new window and see if this is coming out on any other.
9th.
Oh, sick. Love me some D&B. Reminds me of going out on the town and drinking. How can I not find any articles about this fucking thing? Okay, yeah, this is literally just coming out on Switch. That kind of sucks. Oh, wait, has this been a fast show paced? Oh, it has been. I missed most of those games because I was too busy looking at that.
We're going to have so much fun.
Oh wow, it's Portal 3!
But first,
It's
your
not.
participation is appreciated and required. There might even be cake.
I mean, this is kind of cool.
Companion collection.
Honestly, I'm more than happy for more people to play
I
Portal.
wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection. But
And I know for sure there are people who have never played this game who only buy Nintendo consoles. So this is like, this is great. This is really good. Overall, a net positive about that.
Farm, fight,
And fuck
forge
friendships.
in a new fantasy world. Welcome to Lethe, a peaceful village where seasons brightly color the environment. Your story begins here in this brand new life simulation RPG. Do a little farm work,
Ah, good. More farming games.
cook and craft items, and trek through the fields to collect materials,
Now, if only it was also open world.
all while meeting townsfolk along the way. The seasons gently flow from spring, summer, fall, and winter. However, they will give way to the season of death. Quiet
Jesus Christ. Where does death fall in between summer, spring, winter, and
crops
autumn?
wither. Life is threatened. Find a way to stop the season of death from wreaking havoc on your home. The fate of the village depends on you.
And again, I'm not really that interested in
Begin your new life
anime
in
kind of shit.
Harvestella, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right.
Mission
Persona.
start.
Very RPG heavy.
Coming at ya. I'm Morgana, reigning ace of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. And today, I'm bringing along an ultra top secret video. I hope you're ready.
Man, there's all these announcements of good games on the Switch, but I feel like there needs to be like a fucking Switch 2 or something by this point.
Persona 5 Royal will launch on Nintendo Switch October 21st.
I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't care, but
Let's
the
keep
games are
rolling.
starting to look bad.
Concetti.
It's like when the Wii released.
Nice baton pass, Morgana. Okay, everyone, check this out.
Like, it's starting to get to that quality where games are massively outscaling and outperforming graphically wise anything on the Switch. And I know the Switch released kind of in that sense before, but the gap is just lengthening.
Keep your eyes peeled for more.
I mean, that kind of seems like a pretty decent collection.
Nintendo Switch.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Okay, that was kind of interesting. Very RPG based. But I mean, look, there are a couple of things that looked kind of interesting, like the Monkey Island game, the Dragon Quest XI game, or Dragon Quest XI spin-off, I suppose you would say. Yeah, both of those look pretty interesting. Am I going to pick any of it up? No, not really. Maybe the Monkey Island one. I haven't played my Switch in ages, so there you go. Anyway, before I have a very, very, very brief break and move on to Dread Delusion, I'm just going to show you guys a little video I found on the internet recently, which is fucking just great. So, hang on. Let me just... No, fuck off.
No longer mere pasta beans and marinara beans are we, but bright weaves of the great lasagna. And together we shall dance in and out of 10 billion years, celebrating the gifts of Italian food, until the stars themselves grow cold and weary, and our thoughts turn again to the beginning,